Killer was good.
Yeah. Let's run it. You ready? All right, y'all. It's your boy, Romy Rome, a.k.a. Big Rome, a.k.a. God's Gift.
And Roosevelt, the God.
This is episode 31 of the 4th and Peachtree SportCast. Brought to you by the good folks at Evan Vision Media. Stop why?
Stop. Why?
Content created for and by kings and queens.
Niggas got to get their burps out before the camera comes.
Oh, man, definitely. That's why I said give me a second. My bad. If I burped in your ear, it's all good.
It's all good.
I still love you.
It just means this is natural. We're actually out here being ourselves, you know.
Y'all didn't want to see something dope as fuck? I'm so goddamn good at this shit. So I charge y'all niggas 3 times what I charge y'all now.
Oh, hell no.
I'm cool as fuck, ain't it? That shit dope as hell. Like,
That is cool as hell. That's cool as hell.
That shit dope as fuck.
That shit look good.
I'm all in the camera, I'm sorry.
Oh, you good? Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it looks good. I like that. Yes. Yeah, we are. We're cooking with butter today.
All right, y'all. As you know, you know what I'm saying? We are back on Thursday. I teased the announcement and then forgot to announce it on the episode. I mean, at the end of the episode, I teased it, alluded to that we were moving, and I forgot to say what day we were moving to. There was speculations that we were leaving, but
Wait a minute, there was speculation.
there was speculations that we were leaving.
Leave? Why?
I have no idea. Why would y'all think we would be leaving?
What the hell?
But anywho.
Niggas are so messy.
Yeah, and it be niggas. But, you know what I'm saying? We are back on Thursday Night Live, you know what I'm saying? I am your host, Romy Rome, a.k.a. Big Rome, a.k.a. God's Gift.
And Roosevelt, the God.
And this is episode 31 of the 4th and Peachtree SportCast, part 2 of the I Hate Michael Jordan Club.
Wow. I can't believe this energy, but okay.
We're going to jump into our warm-up stories. We got a couple warm-up stories. We ain't going to do a lot this week because we've learned that the warm-up stories take us down rabbit holes, pods that end up leading to other topics, that lead to other topics, that lead to other topics. So we're gonna keep this short and sweet this week.
You dig.
In a recent deleted tweet, New York Jets corner Sauce Gardner accused former teammate Miko Hardman of leaking defensive game plans to the Chiefs and to the Eagles out of spite. Hardman was eventually traded back to the Chiefs, his original team, the team that he was drafted by, and spent the first part of his career. Hardman ended up winning a ring and scoring the winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. What's your thoughts on that, man? You think your boy really did that for real?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he did that shit. I mean, come on now. Hate is at an all-time high, man. So, and you know, it's like anybody that gets fired from a job, man. Like once you get fired from a job, your loyalty is all gone. It goes out the window. And you know, so I think that's all it is. He got fired, and you know he was bitter, so he decided to get back. So you know, it's all good. He's still a snitch though.
Yeah.
That's petty as hell, man.
I mean, it happens, bro. I'm sure he's not the first to do it, you know what I'm saying? And he's not the last to do it. But I really feel like this came out because the Jets were supposed to be a top-tier team this year, and they didn't go nowhere. So now all of a sudden it's like this dude left and got the ring that we were supposed to get on paper this year.
Oh, shut up, man. Everybody in the Jets need to just shut up. Just shut up. It's okay, man. Y'all didn't even have a season last year. Played 17 games of nothing. I'll be mad too. You know what? Never mind. It's all right. I get it.
Yeah. On a somber note, WWE announced the passing of 2 legends this week. Ole Anderson, one of the founding members of the Four Horsemen, passed away this week.
R.I.P.
And Michael Jones, a.k.a. Virgil, passed away this week.
Bro.
Virg was known as
that one hurt, man.
Yeah. Virg was known as the bodyguard and the personal assistant of the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Man.
It was one of the first $1 million champions, man.
Mm-hmm.
At the $1 million belt, man. R.I.P. Virgil.
Yeah, R.I.P., man. Legend. So, quick question.
Yo.
How did you feel about his character that he played on in wrestling? How did you feel about I mean, I know when you were watching it younger, I know how I felt. I thought he was dope. I thought he was cool as hell as a kid. But as an adult, when I look at some of that footage, man, it's real cringy.
It's cringy, yeah.
It's real.
I mean, because
cringy,
you're older now, you know what I mean. And back then, wrestling didn't have any limits. I mean, look at some of the characters that they had, especially with WWE and Vince being involved, bro.
Right.
Like, I'm not surprised about none of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, man. Yeah, but I feel bad for Virgil. In that sense, he's a legend, but I don't think he got the opportunities he should have got.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad, man. Yeah, R.I.P. too.
R.I.P. Virgil, man. And R.I.P. to old Ole Anderson, man. The Four Horsemen, man.
Four Horsemen.
Four.
Dang. Sheesh.
Los Angeles Clippers have unveiled their new jerseys they will be wearing next season. The Clippers are doing a rebrand overhaul with the organization opening up a new arena, the Intuit. I think that's how it is, the Intuit Dome. They have a new logo, new jerseys, and at one point they were thinking about changing the team's name. Thoughts on the Clippers and starting a new era?
I'm glad it didn't change the name. I like Clippers. I mean, the Clippers.
I like it, but now it makes sense because you actually have the boat on the logo, so people know what the hell a Clipper is.
And we talked about this the other
Yeah,
day. I didn't know what a Clipper was.
Yeah, so for
Silly
those,
me in my Negro brain, I thought these were clippers for cutting hair.
no. No.
My bad. I felt this small
No.
when I found out the truth.
No.
I'm thinking like, damn, man. All right, man. They say faded up. All right.
Oh, 'cause it's Compton, L.A.
Right. It's
the Clippers.
L.A. All right, man. You know. But shout out to the Clippers, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? The Clippers, if you don't know what a Clipper is a boat. And it originates from the Clippers being the San Diego Clippers. So that's where that name came from.
There's a lot of boats in San Diego.
There are a lot of boats in San Diego. At one point I think the Clippers were alluding to moving back to San Diego, but
San Diego Clippers. Nah, I don't do it.
Los Angeles Clippers sounds doper.
Yeah, way better.
So that's cool, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like L.A. is a city that needs to have two teams. You got your bougie side and your
the real nigga side.
Yeah, the real nigga side. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got you got the Rams. The Rams is, well, I guess the bougie side, and then the Chargers will be, but the Chargers is more of like the Hispanic community in L.A. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I thought that was the Raiders.
The Raiders is too. You know what I'm saying?
But that's right. They in Vegas now.
Vegas.
I can't get my mind.
Raiders have a strong Hispanic
fan
base too.
I don't care where the Raiders go. They're gonna always be
LA team,
a California team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oakland and all that, man. I don't know. It's just iconic, man. Yeah. Shout out to the Raiders, though, man. Yeah. Oh shit, we got technical difficulties in this.
Yeah, we're having technical difficulties, but I'm good. All right, y'all. So last week we had started our the I Hate Jordan Club. You know what I'm saying? Last week, we had got into it, but of course, you know what I'm saying, we ran out of time. So we're gonna jump back into it this week. Hold on, real quick. We're gonna jump back into it real quick. You know what I'm saying? So if you weren't with us last week or need a refresher, 3 Michael Jordan's former teammates are going around Australia basically on this tour called the No Bull Tour. And what the No Bull Tour is basically Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant,
Wow.
and Luke Longley
Damn.
going around basically discrediting Michael Jordan and the Last Dance documentary, which came out a couple years ago. Which basically anybody that was involved with the Last Dance documentary had to sign off on it to approve of their name and likeness in it, which all 3 appear in this documentary.
Wow.
So we're going to get back into this a little bit to talk about, like, I mean, where did it go wrong? Like, why do these gentlemen hate Michael so much? You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's go down the line.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll start with Tony with Luke Longley.
He's about to say Tony Kukoc.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tony Kukoc. Shout out to Tony Kukoc, man. He was a beast.
Yeah.
We'll start with Luke Longley. I think Luke Longley just going along for the ride, man. Mm-hmm. He wasn't in the documentary, so it's kind of like, all right, I need to make something off of this. So this is just him trying to get a few minutes of fame.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, you know, they doing this in in Australia. He's the Australian plug.
That's what I'm saying. He's the native.
You're right. So, I mean, they got to involve him. So, he's like default. I don't really hold too much against him. He still look corny. But Horace Grant, he's just mad because he got called a snitch in The Last Dance. You know, and him and Jordan have a long history of, going back and forth with each other, man. Right. But, I mean, he's way bigger than Jordan, man. So, I mean, I kind of got to give Jordan props on this one for you to be beefing with him with somebody that size, man. I mean, that's further proof that he really wanted to win. If you were going at Horace Grant, you know what I'm saying? So you obviously didn't care. You know, you were going at whoever wasn't out there trying to do their job. So that's a point for Jordan. So Horace, you look corny. But I understand though. I'm pretty sure that, that money kind of, running thin. But Pippen,
oh my God.
You, sir, are the worst one, man. 6 championship rings, countless endorsements, countless jobs that you were given after you retired, and you signed some pretty big contracts after the Bulls. So you are the worst one. And did you see just recently he did an interview over there in Australia. And they asked him straight up, who's the GOAT?
He said Jordan.
And he said Jordan.
But it don't make
So
sense.
you went from begging Jordan to come back when he was retired. And then after y'all retired, kissing Jordan's ass for a decade, over a decade, swearing that Jordan was the GOAT. Then you got mad at him. Now Bron's the GOAT. Then you got even more mad at him. Now he's a terrible player.
He was a terrible teammate.
And now we fast forward to now, and now he's the GOAT again. Man, Pip, man, get off the narcotic, bro. You need to get off that narcotic, man. Whatever it is in your life you need to get fixed, you need to fix that shit, man.
I don't even think he's on narcotic. It ain't,
bro,
it's a narcotic, but it ain't the narcotic that, like a cigarette or something like that. Bro, playing with his nose.
If me and my people build a dynasty, we build a empire, whatever our problems are, that's gonna stay between me and him.
Right.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the what we've created and we're gonna be able to benefit off of it until the day we die. Just out of respect, regardless of how y'all feel about each other, y'all still built something great that you can eat off of for the rest of your life, man. So
it literally should be like a brotherhood, like a fraternity,
man, bro.
Something.
This ain't no fly by shit, man. That's not, man.
They
together. They was the only ones that was consistently there. Come on now, out of all the teammates they had, they were the only ones that was there for all 6. And this is what you do, man. I don't know, man. That's like some really low down shit,
and then
bro.
Scotty had, let's be real, man. In like some prime time situations, Scotty had some games where he didn't show up. The one against the Pistons where Scotty had a migraine and Jordan was out there basically by himself.
He left Jordan high and dry.
I mean, on the last play of, was it the last play on the 6th ring or was it the 5th ring where Scotty sat out on the last play? I think it was.
That wasn't even during the ring. That was while Jordan was retired.
No, that was when Jordan was playing. It was either when they played the Jazz. I don't think it was the first time.
Oh, you talking about when he was injured?
Yeah, he was supposedly injured. He was hurt or something like that.
Right.
When he sat out, he came back.
That was the first championship against the Jazz. I think the following year is when he was holding out.
Oh, okay.
And he was trying to hold out and threatening to retire.
And then they made him come back because they threatened to hit him with fines.
Exactly.
But in that last little sequence, I think Scotty had sat out because he was saying he was having migraines again. Like he was having a migraine and he was seeing double. Scotty had that happen a couple times.
No, that happened one time. That was with Detroit. With Detroit.
Yeah.
With Detroit.
There was another time where Scotty basically like he
No, that was when Jordan was retired.
Oh.
And Phil Jackson didn't write up the play for him. He wrote up the play for Tony Kukoc. And Pippen, his whole thing was, well, I've been here off of all these championships. I should be the one to take that shot. But everybody knows Pippen is a point forward. That's what he's known for.
Mm-hmm.
He is a point forward. He is not known for last-second shots.
Right.
But you know who he is? Tony Kukoc. Why would he not call the play for Tony? And Tony hit the shot. So it's void. So you sat there like a bum, throwing a temper tantrum just for that boy to go out there and hit that shot and win the game, and then you got to sit there looking stupid. And you held out on the Bulls thinking that the Bulls was going to crumble without you. And Jordan took the team on his back with Dennis Rodman and got them to the damn playoffs. And then you all of a sudden had a change of heart. Well, I might as well come back. Come on, bruh. Yo, I'm telling you, let this be a lesson to everybody seeing this. Keep them disloyal motherfuckers out of your circle, man. Them people that really they along for the ride, but they not really riding, man. You know what I'm saying? Pippen wasn't really riding, man. He is the definition. He's the definition of the dudes that just sit on the fence and just wait. Cause that's corny. And I remember as a kid, man, watching that shit, man. Like I didn't think we were gonna win that championship that year, man. I mean, cause Pippen wasn't there. You know, it was just Jordan and Dennis, man. I mean, they were still doing it, but it's like when once playoffs came around, it was like
Jordan had to have that heart. Well, I mean, they didn't even have a heart-to-heart. Dennis came to Michael's hotel. They smoked a cigar together, and then after that, Dennis got his ish together. You know what I'm saying? He pulled himself together, and he was like, well, Michael needs me, so I got to do this. I got to do that. But it was kind of jacked up. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. When Pip came back, and it was almost like Rodman became the third wheel, and it was like.
But that's natural, though. That's basketball.
Yeah.
He couldn't stay in that second spot. There's no way. But Dennis Rodman is that dope of a player. He plays his part. He didn't care.
Right.
He was just happy to be there. Shout out to Dennis Rodman, man. Dennis Rodman was probably out of all the people, out of all the Jordan's teammates, man. Dennis might have been the most reliable one. I mean,
don't think so.
I mean, shit. He was one of the people that was beating
person.
Jordan's ass.
I mean, a person that understood the assignment. It's like get the rebounds and get it to Jordan.
Exactly.
Like get the rebound, clear the board,
get out the way,
and get out the way. Everybody get out the way and let Michael do what he got to do.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out to Dennis Rodman, a real rider, a true rider.
It's just funny to me, bro. That I mean, I get it. To start in Australia, because Luke Longley's a native of Australia. And Scotty is the ambassador of the Australian Basketball League, so I get it. But it's like, come on, bro. Nobody ain't really trying to hear the belly aching.
No, this is sad.
It's just going out sad, bro. It's like, why go out like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and now y'all gonna be known as like the biggest Jordan haters ever. It's not gonna it's not gonna bring y'all any like good karma
at all,
or notoriety or anything like that. It's gonna be the three Michael Jordan's three former teammates that went around here crying that, oh, he was mean. He didn't care about our feelings.
He cussed us out.
He yelled at us at practice. He punched Steve Kerr in the face. It's like
you don't see Steve Kerr sitting up there.
Hell no, Steve Kerr.
And he won't.
Steve Kerr punched. He said he punched me in the face, and I hit his ass back.
Right.
I went after him.
Exactly.
Like, don't see Steve Kerr crying.
Right. He took his and kept it going.
Hey man.
You
And he rode the hell out of Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
Kerr was catching it.
Yeah.
I think if anybody that should hate Michael Jordan,
it should be Steve Kerr. Yeah. Because when Jordan came out of retirement and he got to the Bulls and he saw Steve Kerr sitting there, he didn't like him. He didn't like him.
He's like, bro, who's this white boy that just spots up and shoots threes? It's like, bro.
At first he thought Steve Kerr was just there to ride the coattails of him and Pippen. He didn't like it.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, Kerr was one of the originators of the spot up white boy hitting a three. You know what I'm saying? Your Kyle Korvers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
J.J. Redick's.
Yeah.
He's like that.
He was one of the originators. I ain't going to say the originator because somebody like my pops or somebody else was like, no, did you see somebody in the 80s? It's like, no. Or did you see such and such in the 70s?
I don't even think there was those guys in the 70s.
I'm looking at the camera. Just
Yo.
And I would say Larry Bird.
yeah.
Nah.
Larry?
No.
Larry just all the
Larry
way
was a
around
dog.
dominant.
No, yeah. Bird was a dog. He was out.
Bird was a dog. He wasn't like.
He said spot up.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was spot up. Yeah, that's crazy to be a spot up shooter, but you could also take over the game if you wanted to. Hey, come on, bro. Stop playing. People can stop playing.
Shout out to the Bird.
Shout out to Bird, man. I never got a chance to see him. But it would. I mean, going on YouTube and seeing some of his highlights, man, it's crazy, man.
Brother, here. Oh, y'all got that white boy on me tonight. He's like, I'm going for 50. Like, bro, what?
The fact that he was offended when teams would put the other white dude on him is crazy to me.
That is hilarious.
That's crazy. That's new age, man. I wonder if white chocolate was the same way.
Probably
so. You ever see? Yeah. White chocolate. Probably.
White chocolate still act like white chocolate, bro.
Yeah, he
like,
do. I'm glad he's doing podcasts because now I can see now. Okay, you wasn't faking. That's
like you was legit.
That
like,
was you. That's really you. Okay,
yeah,
I can
wasn't a
rock with
facade. This wasn't you like pretending to be somebody else. Like you was legitly like white chocolate.
You
for real.
Really country as hell.
Yeah,
yeah,
like for real. Yeah. Like you a country white boy that had
ain't nothing worse
craziest
than
past.
Ain't nothing worse than a fake country white boy that be trying to talk country. That shit makes me mad. Like, just be yourself, man. It's all good.
Color part, Bubba Sparks.
You're right. Right. Bubba Sparks be talking like he sell car insurance now.
Hey, you know who's still true to himself though?
Who that?
Our boy Paul Wall.
Paul Wall.
Our boy Paul Wall. He done cleaned up the image, man. He look like a white boy now.
He do look like a white boy now. He do. With a fade though. He still got a fade
bro,
though.
He look like a white boy though. That's crazy though.
And he still got the fade.
And he's still wearing the grills and stuff like
that. But somehow.
Man,
isn't that crazy?
Bro,
I don't know. I think it's because he got gray hair now. That might be what it
Probably.
is. That might be what it is.
Man, he looked like, it's like, damn, this ain't the same dude that was running around him, Paul Wall, baby. What you know about me?
Man, I would listen to Paul Wall for like 3, maybe 4 months straight. Didn't even know he was white.
You couldn't tell he wasn't white?
Not just off listening to his music.
Man, I could tell, bro. I don't know.
Really?
I could tell.
No, bro. Off his voice?
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't tell.
Or he was like super light.
I couldn't tell.
I mean, come on, bro.
I couldn't tell. Bro. I'm from Michigan. We ain't never heard no white boy talk like that.
I'm from Michigan. Of course, I ain't never heard nobody white rap except Eminem.
Womp womp. Don't bring up Eminem to me, man. Come on now. Let's have a good show. We're not gonna get into this. I don't want to talk about Eminem.
All right, man. Recently,
I gotta listen to Eminem. Like, are you from Michigan? Oh man, what about Eminem? Like,
you're all right. Okay?
No, it's all right. It's all good, man.
Hey, man, you over there talking to them boys? My voice is talking.
No, man. It's just the whole Eminem thing, man. It touches a nerve, man.
It sounds like we need to unpack this.
No, it's okay. We'll get to it one day.
Pause. We found like you gotta get some shit off your chest.
No, man, it's okay, man.
You sure, man?
No, it's all good, man.
Bro.
Nah, man.
No, bro, this is a safe place.
Nah, man. I don't want to do that.
This is a safe place.
I just don't like it. It's all
Matter of fact, we're gonna get a sign that they got up by the QT that says safe place. We're gonna get a sign.
Do not ask Rosie about Eminem.
This is a safe place. If you need to get some shit off your chest, this is the place to do it.
Motherfucker asked me that shit at work one day. Oh, are you from Michigan? Oh yeah, man. I like Eminem, man. I'm like, like we just. Like people in Michigan just ride around listening to Eminem. Like
they probably do.
No, we don't. People in Detroit don't even ride around listening to Eminem.
Just lose yourself. I can see it. This is the moment.
That shit is so depressing.
I am whoever you say I am.
God damn. It's so terrible. Like when you're from a city and then somebody who's pretty lame gets famous.
I'm sorry, Mama. I never meant to hurt
you. Understand? What's Khalifa?
Oh, damn. Wow.
I mean, come on, man. Come on now. We all know Wiz lame, man. Come on now. He just makes great music. But that's not cool.
I mean,
he's never been cool. Come on now.
I mean,
I don't know how y'all get down over there, man. But
Wiz.
that's
A lot of people were not happy about Wiz being.
Okay, I'm about to say.
I personally was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody out the Berg made it. I didn't personally care. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we did have other cats like S Money.
What they bumping him in the hood? That's a no. Yo, silence.
No.
It was loud.
No, probably not in the hood, in the suburbs, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
I mean, Say Yeah, when the Say Yeah came out, we was definitely bumping Say Yeah.
Eminem was one of them things that you would listen to, but you would turn it down when your homeboys knocked on the door. Like, you would bump that shit with the windows up in the wintertime.
Man, somebody at the door.
Yo.
Nah, bro. Like, suburban people listen to Wiz. I mean, there was probably cats in the hood that listen to Wiz, bro, but don't ever admit it.
Secretly, yeah.
Secretly listen to Wiz, bro. You know how niggas be, man.
Yeah, you know, they don't want to.
They secretly listen to Wiz. I mean, bro, by the time Wiz came out, I was in the burp. So, I mean, shit, I was listening to Youngin' on His Grind. Shit. Growing Season, the album Growing Season came out, Prince of the City. You know what I'm saying? All that. Say Yeah. But, I mean, everybody really thought, instead of Wiz coming out, it was going to be S Money, but S Money couldn't stay out of jail, bro, so.
I mean, shit. This is off topic, man, but a lot of the local rappers, they never make it, man. Well, the champions.
Yeah, the ones that are supposed to make it?
Yeah, the ones that everybody rallies against, they never make it.
Because they always do stupid shit, like go to jail and
I
ride around with bricks in the car. It's like, bro, like, you cannot, you don't
But
think
that's how you get the people, though.
I get it. That's how you get the people, but that's how you end up doing 5 to 15, and basically when you get out, bro, don't nobody care no more.
I mean, that's how you.
It's like
it's that balance, man. You gotta do shit like that to get the people, like, man. But you gotta make sure you get out of it. You know what I'm saying? And be able to have a story to tell.
Shoot, right now we got. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah,
okay,
that's right.
All right, so let's get back into this. We was definitely about to thank you to our lovely founder and producer.
Whoa. Can we cut that out?
Our great founder and producer, Big Lack, for reeling us back in. Pause.
Next topic.
Oh, man. Over the past weekend, football players of all ages took part of the Wii Ball Sport and Dynasty U 7-on-7 tournament. Players from the Atlanta and surrounding area came to showcase their talents against their peers. A physical altercation between former NFL quarterback and head coach of the C1N team, Cam Newton, and I said two, like I was from Baltimore, and two coaches from the TJ's Top Shelf got into a physical altercation. The two coaches used to be a part of Newton's organization as coaches.
Top Shelf.
TJ's Top Shelf.
Okay, all right.
That's the name of their team. Their 7-on-7 team.
TS.
TJ's. TJ apostrophe S. Top Shelf. TJ's Top Shelf.
TJ's Top Shelf.
They were caught on camera jumping Newton, or however you want to say it. Newton grabbed the one dude, and the brother jumped in. However you want to word it, they got into a physical altercation. Thoughts on the situation that happened, man?
Shout out to Cam Newton, man. He showed a lot of restraint.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He handled that situation pretty well. I can't even hold you up, man. Like he handled it very well.
He did. But the thing is, it's like bro, first of all, football is a very competitive sport. Right. You used to be a part of his organization. Obviously, you weren't messing with what was going on, or for whatever reason, you decided to leave and start your own organization.
Right.
So, of course, there's probably some animosity there. You know what I'm saying? We already know Cam was a competitive dude. Cam was always talking stuff and stuff like that. So, you know that comes with the territory when you're dealing with Cam.
Right.
So, I get it. They said when they went on a local radio show here that Cam had been talking stuff 2 days prior to, and all the way up through the event and stuff like that. But that comes to the territory, bro. I mean, did it kind of get personal when he said, without me, y'all wouldn't have this? It's like, yeah, it kind of got personal. But at the same time, it's like, bro, really?
That's trash still.
It's still trash talk.
Still trash talk in the realm of sports.
But then it's like, bro, we got kids around, bro. Somebody was trying to do a positive event, trying to let these kids showcase their talent, man. And it's like, bro, y'all couldn't have just let bygones be bygones until later on.
I know what it was.
What up?
Nah, man, he flexed his money on them. We know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, when you're saying without me, you wouldn't have this, it's like basically, bro.
I mean, that's insinuating. That.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he just said straight up, I got this, what you got? I want to put this, what you got?
Like, let's put some money up.
He flexed. He definitely had to. I feel like he had to flex something. Cause I mean, they were mad, bro.
Yeah.
They were mad. Like, I mean, saying, I mean, you wouldn't be where you are if it wasn't for me. That just don't seem like enough
to make you mad.
To make somebody want to just jump somebody.
It's enough when you already got hate in your blood.
Yeah. Because we don't know why they left. You know what I'm saying? We didn't hear why they decided to leave from under, you know what I'm saying, organization. So we don't know what could have been said. Because
there might be some history. You're right. There's some history there.
It's got to be, bro. It's got to be. Obviously, they ain't like the way that things are going in the organization. They felt like they can do something better than him. So,
I mean, damn. I mean, but if that was history, that means they had time to premeditate. It didn't look like they had a plan.
They said they were a part of his organization last year. Yep. Football season just ended. So that means, bro, it's been stewing for for a year.
Cam had one dude choking him out. And then
the biggest one.
And then he had the other dude with one hand.
Yeah.
He had him subdued.
Bro, first of all, bro, Cam is 6'5", 245, 250.
What?
No, 275.
Oh, he's 275 now?
275.
Wow. Because when I looked it up, I guess they ain't updated. When I looked it up, it said 245. But I was like, yeah, Cam bigger than that now.
You got to put that retirement weight on him.
Yeah, the retirement weight.
That's a different animal.
Yeah. 6'5", 275, bro.
He ain't ready for the field, but he ready for the field. Hey, y'all gotta have it right.
My man still works out every day, bro.
I bet
he posts videos with him working out every day. He still works like he's a quarter, like he's trying to get back in the league.
He was eating them punches while still subduing another dude.
But he did the smartest thing that you supposed to do. I always was told when you get jumped, bro, you got the biggest person, you whoop their ass, bro, and you just eat everybody else. Pause. Eat everybody else's punches, but you grab the biggest one, bro, and fuck them up. Excuse me. That's what I was taught.
Yeah, man. I feel like Cam walked away from this the winner. I mean,
he definitely walked away the winner because it's like, first of all, Cam ain't said not a word about this.
Which is crazy.
Nothing. Cam's podcast and aired all types of stuff didn't happen. They did not waste no time. I think a day later, maybe Tuesday. No. When did I send you their interview? That was Monday. Yeah, because we recorded the podcast. This happened on Sunday after we got done recording. They fought after we got done recording. Mm-hmm. And they were on the radio the next day. Mm-hmm. Cam got a whole podcast. You ain't heard Cam talk about the situation at all.
They done went on a whole media run.
Yeah.
They even apologizing.
Yeah, because they know them parents. First of all, bro, it was two of y'all, bro. Y'all the head over this organization, and y'all went and attacked this man. You don't think parents are gonna be looking like
right?
They know that some of their kids is about to get pulled from their organization.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you coach my child. And I see this is what you're doing. Yeah. You know, you over here burning bridges with MVPs. You know, how that's gonna reflect on my child. Like, you know, like
and it was a poor example too. It's like, bro, like,
and y'all got handled.
Yeah, that too. That's the worst part. Y'all got handled by one man, even though he's an NFL MVP.
What?
But y'all got handled. So that would make me, even like, as a man standpoint, I'd be like, man, hell no, I ain't letting these Negroes coach my son.
Teach my son to be a man.
Yeah, y'all got handled. And then y'all didn't pick your battles smartly.
Yeah, come on, man. Y'all gotta think, man. Think. It ain't even that serious, man.
It wasn't. So now, I mean, God, hopefully y'all can bounce back from this, man, and y'all organization don't take a hit, man, because it seemed like whatever Cam is doing, y'all weren't rocking with it, and y'all wanted to do it y'all way or whatever. Hopefully, y'all did this with good intent. You know what I'm saying? Like starting your own organization with good intent and not with malice because y'all don't mess with Cam, man. That'd be the wrong reason to have an organization like that, especially when you got kids involved.
I think what they thought was I'm pretty sure both of them dudes, well, all them dudes, was more than two, but I'm pretty sure they look at sports media, and they're seeing how sports media treats Cam. And if you notice in sports media, everybody got something to say about Cam. He ain't this, he ain't that. It's always something negative about Cam, and I'm thinking they seeing that because they in the sports. They try to take advantage of the Cam hate, and they thought they was gonna run up on him. Do it and like give him like a just go ahead finish him off.
Yeah, put him away.
Yeah,
but it's actually did the reverse. Now people feel sorry for Cam because it's like, damn, here goes this man
who does so much
for the community, who's trying to work his way back into the league, and y'all gonna attack this man?
Haters.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that the theme of this show? Wow, haters.
That's why, you know what? It's so funny, man.
Crazy, man.
We call this the I Hate Jordan Club, but it's like, bro, it's a lot of hate going around. I mean, check out.
There's a lot of people out here, man, that just hate greatness, man. They don't like to be around greatness. They don't want to be around people that's doing what they're supposed to be doing because it makes them feel insecure, man.
Penny for your thoughts.
Huh?
Penny for your thoughts.
I didn't want to do this.
You know?
It ain't people hate greatness. It's that people. I'm gonna give a shout out to y'all real quick, if I may.
I receive it.
A lot of people, they say they want to do shit, but they really don't want to do shit.
Right.
They want it handed to them.
Right.
Exactly.
So it ain't that they hate the man that's doing it. They hate themselves because they ain't doing it.
They didn't do it.
So back to me giving y'all flowers. Because, like, we had, I ain't going to say beef, but when we first got together and was doing this, y'all thought it was going to go one way. It didn't. Said, fuck it. And then you being grown men, y'all came back and said, let's try it again.
Right.
This the new plan.
Right.
But you got people out there that don't do that.
They don't do that.
They say, fuck it.
And they stay there.
This is what the Cam Newton niggas who jumped on Cam did.
Yeah.
They said, whatever happened with that organization, they thought that they can do it better than a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
Quarterback
with plugs.
And now it ain't working for whatever reason.
And now they hurt.
And now they mad.
They hurt.
Because
that shit gotta hurt.
Because the dude said, we don't beat his team, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you beat his team, what the animosity at?
Why? Why is there animosity? You won.
Because it's in you that you winning that game. I'm punching the mic and shit. I'm upset. You winning that game or whatever you won ain't nobody talking about you.
No.
Nah.
But we still talking about Cam.
Right. Exactly.
So
it did the exact opposite of what you thought it was going to do.
So when you say people out here hating, I don't think motherfuckers are really hating on other people. They're hating their ineffectiveness in life.
Yeah.
Now I'm muting my mic.
Gotcha.
And like to that point, you're right. Like they really hate themselves. But they got to do these mental gymnastics, and in their mind, they're telling themselves, "I hate this person because of what he did." Well, and a lot of times it's just something that they made up in their mind because they hate themselves so much.
Remember what Jordan said? He said, "I had to go out there and make myself hate that person."
In order to achieve greatness.
Brady.
Right.
Brady would come up with beefs. Like, he would look for somebody to just say one thing so he could ride that.
Shaq was the same way.
Yeah, man.
Kobe was the same way.
People with greatness do that.
Allen Iverson was the same way.
Bro,
and if you look at sports the way that we look at sports, you'll see, like, a lot of the greats, they do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something you could take into your regular life, man. But you got to take that hate. That's them. Those are examples of people that are taking hate and they're using it in a positive way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But them dudes, they using it in a negative way. But what makes it worse, bruh, is their children involved, bruh.
Right.
That's what makes
kids
it. There's kids involved. Kids saw this, bruh. People's parents. Bro, this is supposed to be a positive event. This wasn't supposed to be no nigga shit. This is supposed to be somebody putting an event together that was supposed to be positive, that was supposed to showcase these kids' talent, especially the kids that don't really had film or anything out there yet.
Exactly,
That's how 7-on-7 really sparks a lot of people's
interest
in you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
instead of it being about the kids, they made it about them.
Yeah, now it's about them. Now it's about Cam and everybody feeling sorry about Cam and everybody laughing about y'all because y'all got drugged by one nigga. And that nigga, first of all, bro, why would y'all want to fight a nigga dressed like a fucking Batman villain, bro? Like, come on, bro. This nigga dressed like the goddamn Riddler and the Joker and the Penguin.
My man's hat didn't move.
I was just about to say that. That hat ain't moved an inch. It ain't slide. It ain't say, oh shit, let me pick my hat up. That motherfucker ain't move.
What, he's 6'6"?
6'5".
6'5"? With the hat and the hair. The man was easily 7 feet tall.
Hey, he looked like it, bro. The way that he grabbed him, the reach got to be over 7 feet.
Yo, my man was like,
bro, he had him and pulled him down because the other dude hit him. When he grabbed him and the other dude hit him, it's like he ate them punches.
Yo, he wasn't phased.
Bro, he wasn't phased.
Yo.
When you be so fired up, mad, bro, like you don't even care. You get punched, you might not even feel it, especially if it's like a lightweight like that. You might just be like,
yeah, that footage got him laid that night, man. Y'all lost, man. Y'all not only did you lose the fight, you probably made
bro.
You probably
y'all might have helped Cam get his career back. Real talk.
Right, he might.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah,
he might.
They just fucked around and some people looking at Cam like, oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Cam.
Okay.
Cam out here doing this.
Yep. And that's why Cam ain't said nothing because he know.
Like they weren't nothing. And then had other grown men hanging on to him, trying to get him to chill. And it was like, bro, like he wasn't even like phased by that.
They showed the old footage of him fighting his teammate.
Oh, Josh Norman. Yeah.
They showed him
smiling. Yeah.
This man. Like, why did they let him out the league? Like, this is what you need.
I mean, bro, the dude is a monster.
Bro, he's a defensive lineman or an edge rusher playing quarterback. Legitly, bro.
Legit.
Like, come on,
and
bro.
And truth be told, his season with the Patriots was only derailed by COVID.
Yeah.
He was killing until he got COVID.
And they stopped using him the right way. Shout out to Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
He stopped using him the right way. Wanted to do little cutesy-wootsy stuff like, oh, we're going to treat him like Tom. It's like, no, keep running RPO.
Why would you try to call plays?
We're going to call plays that we normally call for Tom instead of running RPOs and the other stuff that works for Cam.
And you got an athletic freak.
And you going to treat him like Tom Brady.
Oh, my God, man.
Bruh.
Off topic, man. I hope he don't ever get another job ever again. I am so
bro,
tired. I'm so ready for him to just go away.
Bro, he's from the mountains, Josh McDaniels.
No, Josh McDaniels. I can tolerate Bellichick, but Josh McDaniels, he need to go.
Belichick probably about to get, like we said before, Belichick probably going to get that defensive coordinator job in San Francisco.
Yeah, he is.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, he gonna
if they had,
yeah.
No, he said in his one of the last press conference with New England, he said if he couldn't be a he would be okay being a DC.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people are gonna say the right things. You know what I mean? You know how that goes. It's like that's one of the right things.
I mean, but
he
wouldn't say it unless he meant it.
Unless
he meant it, he'll take a job.
But you know what? It could be one of them things where he probably thought he was gonna get picked up as a head coach, so it was almost like.
But also too,
the right thing to say.
I'm pretty sure there's more teams that he would head coach for than there are teams that he would do a DC job for. That's probably like maybe one or two teams that he would even consider doing it for.
Them, I would do it for them.
Listen to what you're saying. That's like Phil Jackson being an assistant coach on a basketball team.
No, the assistant coach on a basketball team is way different than an assistant coach on a football team.
I mean, Phil Jackson was an assistant coach on the Bulls.
But after his success.
Oh, after his success. Okay.
No, yeah. but think about it, man. When an NBA team wins a championship, you never hear about the assistant coach. At least when you're talking about in the NFL, whenever a team wins a Super Bowl, there's going to be a lot of talk about defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators.
But you know why you don't hear about the NBA? Because nobody really cares about the coach.
Because coaching don't matter in the NBA.
Matter.
But that's my point.
Yeah, coaching doesn't matter in the NBA. So you're not going to hear about a coach.
We got assistant coaching position.
He ain't going to take it.
Hell
no, he ain't taking it. He going to be insulted.
He ain't even saying he going to take it.
He ain't going. No, hell no. That'll be an insult.
He's not even going to acknowledge it. He's
Think
just
about the Falcons say, we want to hire you, but we want to make you the
DC.
But he would never take a DC job for Falcons.
He would never take a DC job for nobody. And as the head coach, you wouldn't want him to be your defensive coordinator. Guess what?
That pressure.
Your ass gone.
That pressure.
Be the head coach.
You don't want a Super. Yeah, true. Because if you don't want a Super Bowl, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that would be dumb.
It wouldn't be on him. It'll be on whoever the head coach is.
Right, but that's what they're saying. It's that pressure.
It's the pressure.
It's the pressure having Belichick on your staff. Because basically, like, if you don't, it's like with Belichick on your staff, it's like Super Bowl or bust.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's Super Bowl.
He ain't listening to you.
Hell no.
I mean, he'd be contractually obligated to listen to you if he's a DC.
That contract.
And he started his career off as a DC.
Bro, all you
We're
can.
talking about where he at now. This man has 7 championships on there.
Yeah.
7. Well, not even counting his assistant coaching jobs. So what, he got like 9 championships total?
7. No, 8.
8.
8.
Okay.
8. 6 with the Patriots and 2 with the Giants.
Ain't nowhere in the hell he listening to nobody. No.
He would literally probably be like, all right, coach, I got you. Or he probably just like the Belichick stare like.
But if you're hiring Bill Belichick to be your defensive coordinator, you're not saying shit to him.
Exactly.
You gonna let him do whatever the hell he want to do.
So that would be detrimental to the squad if you.
Because
No. Belichick is a defensive genius.
No, but he's undermining.
pretty much. You're going to have your defense on one side and you want your offense on one side. Your defensive players ain't going to want to listen to you because they going to think Bellichick, you know what I mean?
And I understand what you're saying. But I'm thinking from the standpoint of a GM. I think I would take my chances. If I had let's say I had a top 3 defense in the league.
Which the Niners do.
Exactly.
Which the Niners do.
What do you think that a Bellichick could do with that? Nobody. That would be one that has the potential to be the greatest defense ever created or assembled.
Yeah.
Why would you not, as a GM? Why would you not take that chance?
Can I say why you wouldn't?
Why?
Morale. Because your head coach, if Bellichick, let me unmute. Because I know people, I just got a chat saying we can't hear you.
All right, so if Bellichick came to you, what's that lame ass dude, coach that lost us the Super Bowl? What's his name again? Shanahan. If you Shanahan and you don't lost 2 championships straight with San Francisco,
Right.
and I'm your GM, and I say I'm bringing in Belichick as your defensive coordinator, what are you doing as Shanahan?
Panic.
You quitting.
But Shanahan is close. He's close
It don't matter.
with Belichick. They
It don't
know each
matter.
other.
It doesn't matter. That's like that's like Ja Rule on Murder Inc. And then Irv got to say, you know what? We're gonna bring DMX on Murder Inc. And Ja Rule, what are you saying? Oh, I ain't the head of this no more. I can't control this no more.
You're
And
bringing in the alpha.
Exactly.
Bringing in the alpha.
That team is gonna implode as soon as Belichick put on that damn that shirt.
And I'm agreeing with you. That is definitely a possibility.
But it's a good idea.
But you know what?
But it's over
I don't
with.
think it'll be that easy though.
It
because
looks good on paper.
I mean,
That-
it looks good on paper. It looks so good on paper, man. I don't feel like a GM will be able to resist the opportunity.
But that'll be stupid for your team.
But the other thing is, too,
But if it works, you'll be a genius.
If it
and
works.
you will go down in history.
But you're not really a genius because anybody who bring Belichick on as a defensive coordinator that's a no brainer.
Yeah.
But the head coach, if your head coach don't fucked up as much as Shanahan has, or they send him to Dallas and your head coach don't fucked up as much as you know what I mean? You fucking your team up because ain't nobody gonna listen to you if Belichick's standing right next to you.
And as a head coach too, just to agree with y'all, as a head coach, you're gonna know as soon as you fail,
It's over with.
Chick is gonna be taking your
That's my
job.
point.
predecessor is literally standing
That's
next to you.
That's my point. Like as a head coach, you ain't even coaching no more. You like, all right.
But head coaches don't pick defensive coordinators all the time.
Most times, Raheem Morris did.
Most of the time they do, but not all the time.
Yeah.
A
I
GM
guess.
will tap him on the shoulder. Hey, look, we got a guy. They'd be like, "Who is it?"
Bellichick, I quit.
Yeah, instantly. Yeah, I quit. It's all right. Y'all got it. Shout out to Bellichick though, man. But yeah, man. Hey, you watch the combine?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't be watching the combine.
I don't, man. Either, man. I try not to, man.
I don't be watching it. What you talking about, the NFL slave trade?
I try not to go that deep into it, man.
The NFL slave trade. Bro.
I mean, it has its slave moments.
All right,
you know
nigger, come here. Let's get your measurables.
You know, but
how fast you run, nigger?
I like it because
how high you jump?
I like it because a lot of times everything gets over exaggerated.
Oh yeah, bro. You run anything under a 4.4, bro. You're going first round, or you're going first or second round. If you were a late pick, projected to be like a 5th or a 6th round pick, you run a 4.2. I mean a 4.4. Anything under a 4.4, or 4.4 and under, bro. You're definitely going. You're moving up. You're going to move up a round or two.
You're moving up, but these metrics, man, have been proven to not be able to pick, talent like that, man. That's why it's interesting to me, because it's so much of a failure.
It is. I mean, a lot of players aren't even going to look at some of the players that don't go to combine no more. You know what I'm saying? Some players wait to the pro day because the pro day they control the workout. The NFL controls the workout that you go through at the combine. So if they're going to try to force you to, maybe throwing side passes or 5 and outs isn't your go-to, or throwing the deep ball's not your go-to. Right. So you try to skip throwing, the throwing portion of it if you're a quarterback, right, and then wait to your pro day to do it, where your coaches script your workout so you know what you're doing exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? At the combine, most people only are prepared to do the 40, the broad jump and stuff like that. Other than that, you don't know exactly what they're going to have you do. And then sometimes, bro, they try to exploit you with certain drills to exploit your weaknesses.
Exactly. I think a lot of that stuff is scripted. Not scripted, but I mean, the NFL know who they really want.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
it's certain things.
There's cats from D2, bro. That come on, there's been cats from the D2 that have literally been D2 ball players and got drafted and moved up, bro. If you gonna put butts in seats, bro, if you got the talent, bro, they gonna find you.
Oh, so, they definitely are.
Which is funny because now they doing an HBCU combine, a whole separate combine for HBCU players, 2 weeks before, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's damn. So we can't just invite the HBCU players to the combine. Wow. We gotta do a whole separate one.
That's racist as hell,
bro. I'm
racist.
When I saw that, I was like, bro,
wow.
Why can't you invite an extra 20?
It's forced segregation.
Yeah, it's well, y'all go to these little small nigger schools. We're going to have a little separate combine for y'all. Ain't nobody really going to be there for real, but we're going to do this just to make y'all feel good, just to make y'all feel like y'all have a chance of going. But then other HBCU players do get invited to come to regular combine too. But it's bro, if
they probably got to be that 1%.
Oh, the one, yeah, bro. You had to be like a dog, that 1%. Bro, you just dominated and you were just hands and knees, paws above the competition. Exactly. To get it from an HBCU to get to the big combine, the big show.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole I don't like it. And they started that when Dion was at Jackson State because Dion cried about my players are getting the publicity and the views that they deserve. I have NFL talent on my team. So the league was like, all right, Dion, we're going to do a separate combine for these nigger players, and so you can shut up and go to Colorado. And never mention Jackson State ever again.
That's all they doing, man. Hey, I'm glad you brought up Dion, because that's the next thing to look up for. You know how we was talking about how Bron, a future scandal is going to be the whole steroids thing.
Mm.
The next one is going to be Dion.
What's the scandal?
It's going to be the dark side of
college football,
or the dark side of Colorado. The effects of him crossing over.
Yeah.
I've been seeing certain things, man. There's a lot of complaints that are being thrown his way about Dion and how it's how they don't treat everybody the same. It's like a lot of players going to be trying to get over there, but they're not going to get the same.
Bro, if you notice on his jerseys, either they have a L or a D on their jerseys.
Okay.
Or a C. I think C2. C, you're a captain.
Captain.
L, you're a leader.
Leader.
D, you're a dog.
Dog. Okay.
So if you ain't got an L, a D, or a C on your jersey,
oh no, you ain't getting none.
you not, bro. He don't care. Why are you talking to me? Go talk to your position coach.
And not to say that every coach is gonna know the name of every player on their team,
right?
But you notice during the season they kept on showing that clip of when after the press conference they asked him about his lineman, and he didn't know who it was. He didn't know his name. He didn't know anything about him. He couldn't answer the question.
That's why he brought a slew of offensive linemen in this year and got the number 1 tackle to come in there and protect Shador. But the thing that I'm interested in about Dion is when it ain't even about Shiloh. When Shiloh graduates, Dion will be okay. My whole thing is the relationship that he has with Shador. When Shador goes to NFL, is it still going to be all about the kids, or we going to find out it was just about Dion's kids?
We're going to find out.
And we're going to find that out. And then, I have nothing but love for Prime. But I just get tired of, like, being a player of, you know what I mean, a former player and stuff like that. I get tired of coaches saying, oh, it's for the kids. It's for the kids. And it really don't be for the kids, bro. It be for your self-gain. Or if you got kids on the team, that your kids, you know what I'm saying? It don't be about every kid. It's about your kids or the kids that you give a damn about. It don't be about the kids.
The kids you think are gonna make it,
right?
And that's gonna
make you build your resume.
Bro.
I mean, I'm in the coaching realm of stuff. I have cousins that coach. Coaches hang their hats on. There's literally coaches that I meet that literally hang their hats on. Oh, you know, such and such played for me back in the day. Right. You know what I'm saying? Such and such, when he was like 8 years old, he played for me. So basically just saying, like, letting you know, like, hey, I had a hand in this dude going to the league. You know what I'm saying?
It benefits your resume.
Your resume.
Yeah. Yep. It looks very good on the resume.
I mean, shout out to my cousin Coop. Coop, he was over there. He had his hands, and Reggie, my cousin Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They both had their hands over in Hillgrove with coaching and stuff like that. Man, we go to coaching events, bro. I'm literally, oh, yeah, you know, I such and such, you know, I coach such and such as that such and such. Oh, you know, I had a first rounder, you know what I'm saying? I coached a first rounder. They haven't touched this kid since middle school, but the fact that they coached them and now this kid is going to the league, like, now you can hang your hat on, like, yo, I coached the first round pick, or I coached the first overall pick, or this kid won nothing on my team, but I turned him around and now he's in the league, like, stuff like that. That these coaches do.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy, man.
The whole coaching carousel, the whole thing is just like sports. Period, man. It's a
lot of wolves, man.
It's a lot of wolves, man. And it's like, bro, you have to be a dog, literally, bro, to like for people to even want you to pay like attention to you, bro. You have to be different.
You really do.
You have to, what did Kobe say in that commercial? You have to be the same animal and the same beast at the same time. Like, literally, bro, you have to be a beast, the animal,
I'm telling you,
just to get them looks, man.
And people be like, I hate when people be like, oh, man, sports is just a game. Like, no, it's not a game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, it's a game.
Yeah.
But there are certain things a lot of life lessons you can learn from the greats of sports, where you can apply some of those lessons to a regular life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they translate perfectly. And I think people be overlooking stuff like that, man. Speaking of, sports, the carousel and everything, how do you feel about your boy getting knocked down on the draft board, Bronny?
I said this the last time. I don't know if it was on the last episode or the one that got trashed or whatever. I said this before, bro. The hype around Bronny was too much. And I get it, who his dad is, who all this other stuff. Bro, it's too much pressure, bro. Like, it was too much pressure. Mm-hmm. Hit Bron on the news every week. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to play for him. That's my dream. That's my other, you know what I mean? Putting that pressure from that way. Then you got the media having pressure. Got you. And then now all of a sudden, let my son be a kid because he ain't panning out to be a first-round pick this year.
Right.
So now all of a sudden, let my son be a kid. But a minute ago, it was like, oh, yeah, wherever he goes, I'm going, and da-da-da-da-da. Now all of a sudden, let my son be a kid. Yeah, right. But, like, all the way up through his senior year till now, you was beating on your chest and all this other stuff.
Yeah, you wasn't all these years up to now. You weren't allowing him to be just a kid.
Now he's a kid.
Now all of a sudden that he done been dropped. They done dropped him on the. He done dropped so far down, on the projections, man. Now all of a sudden let him be a kid. I don't know. That right there is kind of corny, man. It is pretty corny. It is corny.
It's corny.
It's corny and he had to delete that shit because I guess people was like calling him out like that's corny, Bron.
Then the other thing too, it's like now people are like, oh well, Jimmy Butler and Bronny had the same numbers their freshman year. First of all, Jimmy Butler didn't have the hype Bronny had coming out of school. So it's like, stop trying to save this boy's feelings. It's like he's not what everybody planned him out to be. Not saying he can't turn into that, but he doesn't need to come out this year.
Yeah. As far as the expectations his father is putting on him, nobody really believes that it's a thing, man. It's going to work. I feel bad. I feel bad for that situation, man.
It's gonna be a messed up situation, man, and it's just only gonna implode in LeBron's face, bro. So we'll see how it goes, man. That's definitely one of them stories that we're monitoring because we've alluded to this before, like the whole situation, because it's like these parents, man, that be having these high expectations of their kids, man, and sometimes they be unrealistic, man.
Yeah, and I understand, Bron. He has certain things he wants, but he wants to see happen before he retire, man. But come on, let him be a kid. Let the kid be a kid, man. It ain't all about followers, man, and content, man.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I guess it's hard to tell that to
somebody that basically been living under a microscope their entire life.
Yeah, right.
Somebody that was just bred to be a baller. But it's a story for another time, man. We can pick it up next week, man. If y'all
too baller,
basically, we can touch more on that next week if y'all want, man. Just let us know. You know what I'm saying? We are open ears when it comes to the content that y'all want to hear. You know what I'm saying? If there's ever a topic that y'all want us here to talk about, you know what I'm saying? We'll take it into consideration and possibly talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to be like, I want to hear y'all talk about this or what y'all thoughts on this. Like, don't ever be afraid to hit us up and you know what I'm saying, ask for like a certain topic to be talked about. But
we will talk about it.
We'll definitely talk about it. We just try to stay away from the regular bullshit barbershop talk. Oh, Jordan versus LeBron. Like we try to stay away from that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. That can go on and on and on and on and on. But all right, y'all, we about to get out of here, man. It is the 4th and Peachtree podcast with your boy Romy Rome, aka Big Rome, aka God's Gift. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all social media at Romy Rome Forever. That's ROMEY ROME, the number 4 EVA.
And this is your guy, Rose God, aka Roosevelt the God. You can follow me on Instagram at ROSEY_SAMA for all booking and inquiries, and if you just want to just talk some shit and all that. So
I gotta say one more thing before we go, man. Never forsake the Rose God, man. Never forsake the Rose God. The Rose
hexes. I put hexes on people.
The Rose God curse is real. I have seen it. I've seen it. A major staple in the city has.
None of my enemies shall prosper.
A major staple in the city that crossed the Rose God is now closed. All praise to the Rose God.
Praises.
All praise to the Rose God. All right, y'all. Y'all can also follow the 4th and Peachtree podcast at 4th and Peachtree, the number 4 TH and Peachtree. We're gonna skip get the stuff off our chest. That was basically what we want to get off our chest, man. And never forsake the Rose God, man. It's the 4th and Peachtree podcast. As always, shout out to the haters. Deuces.
We love y'all.
We're gone. Love y'all.